because in most cases, and you're not there anymore, but in most cases of 95% of all people in the Western world eat too many carbs, simply. So that's our first directive then. Hey, how can we go away a little bit from the big pasta pile, and instead of having the big pasta pile and a bit of sauce on top of it, how can we change it and eat a bit more sauce and a bit more veggies and add a little pasta at the corner? So then we're changing the macros. And in most cases, the total amount of calories remains the same. So you're still not losing weight because you're still doing the same. And then once you are in the good balance with the macros, and sometimes we speak, and we did with you too, about a bit supplements, a bit like additional things like maybe creatine and maybe vitamin D and maybe magnesium and that kind of things. And if we have the whole package right, then we can say, hey, now, Marcella, you are doing fine. You feel good. You're doing workouts almost 3 times a week. You are running and you're exercising. Now, what would you like to do? Would you like to lose a bit of weight? Or do you think you're okay? Or some people even want to gain a little bit of weight because they simply feel they're too fragile and too weak. And then we do what Marlies just said. We're going to look at the macros and say, hey, I wouldn't touch the proteins. If you want to lose some weight, maybe 100 calories from carbs per day here, and maybe a couple of grams fats, also less. So what I'm doing, if my personal story here is, if I control my weight, I do it through my fats because I have enough proteins. I have really not many carbs, so I can control my weight through my intake of of fats. And that is, for instance, if I add to my bulletproof coffee 1 or 2 tablespoons of coconut oil or not. And so when I drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning, when I'm not adding the coconut oil, it's already maybe 150 kilocalories per day. And that means you're losing maybe half a kilo in a week. That's automatic. It's without dieting. It's just a little bit of manipulation. So that's the easy way. But first, we need to balance and control and know you have the right play, the right package.
Okay.
So thanks for the question. Good one. Very good one. Yes, George, please.
You're muted.
Sorry. Okay. No, this looks pretty cool because, the last couple of weeks I've been tracking my macros manually, on paper and stuff. So this, it's going to save some time because now I won't have to spend a lot of time on the calculator summing up all these columns. So I can see the benefit there. So I'll give it a go. I did have one. I think it's kind of a minor question on the nutrition goals, because I was going to ask a question, but then you showed they actually will let you track each of the macros, the percent by calories for each macro, and it sums to 100. But so my question was, if that's the case, when I do it manually, here we go.